we're already celebrating Easter. I think our viewers, you can see our brothers are holding rice, holding food, and Mr. Oye, who surprised us this morning, said, "Look, let my people be free and eat for Easter." So I think we have started the Easter Eve by eating rice. That what he's trying to do is that we should not lack food. And we're not going to lack food. You are not going to lack food in your house. Thank you, Mr. Oye. God bless you. My just told all this money that you provide money for us to eat food. And you can see we are eating it for us for you to see. So I think God bless you. And Femi, what are you going to say to?
Thank you very much, Mr. Oye. May God continue to bless you. It's a gesture. He who bring food eradicates hunger. May God not let you feel hunger in your house. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Thank you very much. More grace to your elbow.
Mr. Kule, I can see you are holding the
yes. It's
some meat inside there. What are you going to say, Mr. Oye?
Mr. Oye, I think as you remember us this morning, for us to be fed with some menu, God will never forget you, and God will always remember you. And thank you, your family for us, and God will bless you all. God will bless you all. Happy Easter, happy Easter, happy Easter.
I think we still have more people who are still collecting food from back. As you see, a lot of people there holding food, and some of them like Chinedu and Benjamin. And I think I want to thank Mr. Oye. Thank you very much. God bless you. You are making us to know that Easter is a gift where you give to the neighbor, or where you give to those who don't have food, and you decide to do that. May God bless you. Thank you very much. You will not lack food in your house. You're not going to lack food anywhere you are there. In that your country you are. God bless you. Thank you very much. And those who are watching too, may God bless you. So everybody's holding plate there. It's like I don't know. You can see them there. You can see Chinedu there with a big plate. I can see our brother there drinking Coke and food. He just finished food there now. And you can see everybody. Amos with the woman there. I think that woman is so. He has a lot of crowd with him there now. I think. Thank God for everything, my brother, Mr. Oye. God bless you. You that give us food. You know, our government has fed us. And that's the reason why you see it. And I believe as you do this, you never lack food again. Anywhere you are in your home, anywhere you're God bless you. Thank you. You know, this Easter, see, our government don't make us happy. We have to be happy. We have to be happy because we have a paid government. And the man is there, sleeping in France, London to France. You can see we can't like, is this country cost? I don't know. You see killing everywhere. The man is there in France, sleeping in France, and the rest are watching. Wow. You can see some people are still there. My brother, that woman, the food we finished today. People are still taking food. Today is
You no go office today. I can't unite the self. Okay, see, I mean, because I see everyone wait.
We saw this rechargeable fan. Rechargeable fan. This microwave, stabilizer. This is sun protector, many things. Extensions, fan, type of any type of fan. But the one where they use water, the one where they like a cooler like this. AC accessories.
That accessory, I see say that guy want to that AC.
there. You're enjoying yourself. We need to be happy. We need to be happy. We are annoying.
Today is Holy Saturday.
Today is holy
Saturday.
Saturday. Today is only Saturday. That's how we are celebrating. And Mr. Oye from Canada is making us celebrate. We have to celebrate. I mean, we cannot be sad every day. We can't be sad. We are not here to sad. Nigeria has money. Just make it leader. No need to sad.
Reality, that's money.
Yes. No. The leader has putting the care for people.
All right, viewers all over the world, we welcome you on the program once again. We say good morning to you, wherever you're watching us from. It is the 19th of April, 2025. We say thank you. We say, and may God continue to bless you. All the viewers of Global City Stand, thank you so much. And to Mr. Oye in Canada, who provided us breakfast, we appreciate you. May God also support you in all ramifications. Thank you so much. Hunger. Are you hungry? Come closer.
Come now.
Come now. Oh. You're not hungry. This one where you take. You're smoking. I see smoke. They come out for your.
I bet this smoke, make I know die. This guy know me. Respect for my name, no show. God will bless you. Ayodele, this Nigeria is not fair. And they buy equal sample. This is our guy. As they talk now. I don't know as they go. I want to die, Jeff. Some people don't go. They go don't go. Everybody they don't they go. Why now? Why you person now? Why would they do like this? Our papilo, not fair. Respect to Kadaka level. Our guy Jagaba, that level just I don't think what they are. I know go school now.
Now cause all these things where they happen.
Now cause anything where they happen now. I can't enter. Anything no enter. They block everything. Me say I'm a good driver. I don't get motor to drive. Everything go up. Robin, you are a union. Union, God will punish you.
Hunger they catch you.
How they catch me? Are they hungry? Are they? 3 days I never eat.
3 days and you smoke cigarettes. It's just
if I don't smoke cigarettes, I go die. That's why I think I did.
Go meet that woman who did that side. Make it chop something.
God bless you.
All right.
How much?
Just go meet her.
Go there,
Mr. Lucky.
Come here, take you there, go and eat.
God bless you.
Okay, viewers all over the world, we appreciate all of you on the platform. Oh, the weather is not friendly this morning. It's about to rain, but we just have to do what we have to do so fast. To Mr. Oye in Canada, we say thank you for your support this morning. You provided us with a breakfast, and to those who intervened into the challenge of Mr. Vincent, one of our reviewers on the platform. Mr. Vincent, Mr. Vincent, you meter. I will keep Mr. Femi Andwe. Okay. So to viewers who intervene, we appreciate you. We say thank you for your support. We say thank you for your love and kindness. Yes, Mr. Vincent, and he wants to appreciate the platform.
There is no amount of material or amount of money that I would say that I can give for the gratitude show as an intervention for my medical checkup. I want to say a very big thank you to you all that intervene. In my medication and in my health challenges. I want to say a very big thank you to you all, because life, it shows that you hold life sacrosanct, and you continue to do everything within your power to see that no life is lost. I want to appreciate you. There is no because if I continue to say thank you, I don't know how many thank you that I will say that will be enough for this kindness, because you all show that you have ocean of love flowing in your veins and your DNA. I want to say more thank you to you all for this kind gesture. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody that showed up. And for those that even said their prayers in their various processes, I want to say thank you. And also, I want to remember the daughter of Mr. Odeze Chima for doing who prayed for me, because they say prayer is the key, is the master key. It unlocks a lot of things. I want to say a very big thank you too.
All right, Obireo called me midnight, and he told me to send 20,000 naira to you, so you will have that this morning. Obireo,
Obireo,
and his wife,
your wife and your able wife. I say thank you to you. God will continue to enlarge your course. You will soar to a higher ground. You will never know shame. As you think well of me, well-meaning things will continue to crop up in your everyday life. You will continue to soar to greater height. This shall not be your last on the planet Earth. Celebrating mood shall never be lacking in you, in your life, in your family.
King Gary, we say thank you.
King Gary,
Muki Great, thank you. Victor Tabo, thank you.
Mr. Victor Tabo, Muki Great,
Odunlade
Taiwo, Andrew Ogujimi. I still have to say a very big thank you to you. You've always been there. Your ocean of love, no bounds in my heart. I want to say thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, madam. And everybody that I have not been able to mention their name, I want to say a very big thank you. It is not a deliberate act if I have not mentioned your name, because I don't know how many names I will read out. But whatever, if you are watching me right now, I accept my heartfelt gratitude for this love extended to me.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And the person that said you shouldn't mention her name,
so
don't mention her name. It's an instruction.
The man from Atlanta that said I should not mention.
That's another person. A woman.
A woman that said I should not mention her name with B and H. I want to say thank you very much, man. Okay. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you, man.
Thank you so much. Tina. Mrs. Tina, here is Mr. Kule you've been asking after. You can say hi to her.
Hi, madam.
She's in California.
It's quite a long time, and good to reconnect with you. Thank God for life, that we all still alive, Madam Tina. And anytime I pass through Okpebi, I always remembered you, but I lost your contact. But here I am today, that we are still alive. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. And I will now go to my esteemed destiny help the God sent them to me through you. Likewise, I want to say thank you to Mr. Moki Great you shall be greater than the greatness.
Amen.
And Mr. Victor Otabo, you shall be greater than the greatness. You will never lack in life. Your generation will never lack. For you to remember me, God will remember you people. God will remember you all. And Mr. Odunlade Taiwo, I want to greet you likewise. Thank you for standing up and for help.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And to the woman who said you shouldn't mention her name, you need to appreciate her too.
Yeah, madam, as you are doing your thing silently without being noticed for anybody to notice what you do, it's going to be a great year for you this year, and you never lack, and you shall be greater than the greatest in all your endeavor. God will bless you. Thank you, madam.
All right, let's start the program this morning by greeting all the viewers in the comment section, and not just the comment section, the viewers watching us on the platform, like we always do it on weekends. Okay, let me have you together. Let's do it together this morning. Yeah, we do great. All our sorry, you've had your food, right? Okay, you want to greet? Okay, Mr. Oye, courtesy of Mr. Oye in Canada. I'm not the one that did it.
So, Mr. Oye, good morning over there. In fact, you are doing a great thing this morning. In fact, it's a great astonishment to me, at least for seeing such a things. I never experienced such a thing before, but today, so see such a thing. I've seen people eating there and there. I said, what is happening? They say it's Mr. Oye that do so. In fact, people say that an angry man is an angry man. Can you see? You made them happy, and this is a breakfast. In fact, God will also surely help you. Wherever you are this morning, God will be with you. Thank you, Mr. Oye.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate everyone on the platform. We appreciate everyone. Thank you so much. All right, in the comment section, I have Udeze Chima, the chief himself. Udeze, you're welcome on the program. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
All right, we didn't greet Udeze Chima. Who said you? Udeze Chima also sent greetings to you too, Mr. Vincent.
Mr. Udeze Shima, I say very big thank you.
Oh, I think you've greeted him.
Yes,
I greeted
sorry,
you
alongside your daughter.
Oh, so sorry.
Who said that prayers to me.
All right, sorry. All right, Udeze Chima is here with us. Good morning. You're welcome on the program. We have Marcel. Good morning from Italy. Yeah, he's watching us from Italy. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Mrs. Enoma, our Sadia is also here, all the way from Germany. We say good morning to you too. Yeah, she's saying good morning to us from Germany. We have Lucky Osas. Good morning to you. Oba Tokpeye is David Okafor, also known as Tunde Okafor, is also here with us. Thank you so much for joining us. We have King Henry, the Palace of the Palace. The Palace. Good morning to you. You're welcome on the program. Taiwo Odunlade in the United Kingdom. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your presence. Abu Monsai Africa. Abu Africa. You're welcome on the program. It's a long time. We need to greet him. Just let's clap for him. He's welcome.
Abu, good to hear from you again. After a long while ago. Thank God for life.
Saturday always be a free day for your generation.
Abu Monsai Africa. You're welcome on the program this morning. Gladys Oyabo, one of our regular viewers on the platform, we say thank you for joining us. We have Adijo Elonge saying good morning, everybody watching from France. He's watching us from France. As far as MNK is still in jail. No dash. No joy. All right, Ezen Water, Liverpool. Good morning to you all. I'll say good morning to you. Deep Monday Media is watching us from Italy. I will say good morning to you as well. What do we have this morning?
Secret our sister Auntie Esther. God bless you. I know you are watching us there. Some of them will be watching us there. Watching everything. Happy Easter.
All right. Happy Easter to all our viewers on the platform. We wish you a blissful Easter. All right. What do we have this morning? Nyesom Wike on the front pages of newspapers this morning. He had a media chat with pressmen yesterday, and he reeled out many things. He said a lot about the crisis ongoing in Rivers State, the political unrest in Rivers. And he said the president of the country, Bola Tinubu, saved Fubara with emergency rule. Yeah, that's what Nyesom Wike said yesterday. Not only Nyesom Wike, we have here this morning, we have the former Ekiti State Governor, Ayodele, saying that he will never support Atiku's presidential bid. That's what Fayose said. I think he granted interview on Arise Television. Yeah, granted interview on Arise Television. Okay, we'll be looking at all these stories together this morning. Thank you so much, Imafidon. You're welcome on the program. Imafidon Michael. Thank you so much. My namesake. We have Andrew Osaze. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Okay, Ogele TV, greeting from Norway. Watching us from Norway, we appreciate you. Andrew Osaze is watching from UK. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. He said he listens to us every day. Oh. Thank you, Abu Musaya. We appreciate. Okay, on to the next one. The papers here we have this day, newspaper and the Nation newspaper. What's the Nation telling the Nation this morning? Quickly to this day newspaper. Wike Tinubu saved Fubara by declaring state of emergency. I wanted him out. That's what Wike said there. I wanted Fubara out as the governor of the state, but President Bola Tinubu saved him by declaring state of emergency. What's Wike trying to say here? Is it the reality about what is going on? Okay. Or it's just playing to the gallery? We don't know. All right, Easter, Tinubu orders decisive action on security. Tinubu orders decisive action on security. On to the next on page 5 of the Nation newspaper. Rivers emergency declaration saved Fubara from impeachment, says Wike. Rivers emergency declaration saved Siminalayi Fubara from impeachment, says Wike. Suspected others killed 17 in 2 Benue local government areas, says police. Governor announces plan to hold security summit. Down the paper, police deny Boko Haram arrest in Lagos. Police deny Boko Haram arrest in Lagos. We have it on the front page of the Nation newspaper. Somebody was saying it 2 days ago. I said that's a lie, that's a fake story. Didn't happen. Death penalty awaits kidnappers in Edo, says Okpebolo. Monday, that's the governor of Edo State, Mr. Lucky's governor. All right, we won't go beyond this. We have people to discuss with this morning, and they are ready to dissect issues with us. So, Mr. Lucky, good morning to you.
Good morning, my brother. I'm the first person this morning. I came around to 6, and I know we are preparing for Easter, and they have to leave home in time. Thank God, today is Saturday. God bless your brother and my brother, you too.
Okay.
God will give us long life, and those who are watching us, and you too, and all of us. It's good too. Thank you very much.
All right, Wike is an Ogogoro man. That's what Udeze Chima is saying.
You see,
which means we shouldn't take him serious. That's what Udeze.
No, really, we shouldn't take Wike serious. Wike is behaving as he is the president of Nigeria. You know, he's trying to justify, protect the president and himself. Why are you coming out to tell Nigeria that you save Fubara? Anybody know you are the front person who is doing?
No,
as I said,
the president saved.
No. I know he's trying to, justify that he want Fubara out. How can you be saying that? Telling Nigeria that means
he said as a politician,
you are. That means you are the one controlling both the president and the River State. So for me, I think on your side, his race has finished. He's just managing himself. I don't mean. Tinubu will use him and dump him very soon, very, very soon. Just can't close your eye very soon. Tinubu will use him and dump him. For me, everybody knows Fubara will come back. Tom Polo said, look, Wike is my friend, but Fubara will come back. And now Wike is telling him, go and tell him to apologize. Apologize as how? You are behaving, and the man is sick. He's not feeling fine. Look at him. Wike is sick. I'm not saying what is remaining, only head. just bragado, you know.
You watched the program yesterday.
I watched the program yesterday. I didn't really. I just saw him. Then I move away. What's he going to tell us? You know, he quickly used to have media chat. You know, spending money just to lies, telling lies. For me, Fubara is a mumu. I call him mumu. If Fubara has behaved like a dove, you know, a basaki, you know, all these things will not be happening. You set the man, ban the man not to come to River State. You can do that. Let the heaven fall. Get the governor. Do something that will even the president fear. When Obaseki was there, Buhari didn't penetrate. He sought everybody. Tell them that your government are just mapping up money, borrowing money without doing anything. Did Buhari do anything? Did he declare of emergency? You have been declared of emergency, and are you aware that the House of Rep telling the administration that I should report everything they should report to National Assembly? As you see, all this thing is just a way of removing our oil, which they are doing there. The man they put there is so prepared to Wike. So for me, Rivers State people should wake up, and I love the women there protesting every day that Fubara should be the state. For Wike has finished. Don't worry, when he finish in minister appointment, he should remain in Lagos or Abuja. He should not come home. If he come home, he's going to receive it. I think that's for my area. We should not take it serious. Not take it serious. I think that's it.
You are a member of the People's Democratic Party, and looking at the way things are going now, it seems the governors and members of the People's Democratic Party are not in support of Atiku's vision or mission in that party. We saw a situation where Atiku went to meet some leaders, some top political leaders in the country as regards the coalition. But these governors are against him. Ayodele yesterday said he would never work for Atiku. It's not in support of Atiku's 2027. I don't know. Atiku has not officially declared that he will be running. But this coalition drama said it's not in support of it. But is Atiku a menace to PDP?
I think for me, I'm a PDP member, and I don't want Atiku to come and contest. But who are we seeing in PDP now? The only person we see in PDP is Atiku that can face Tinubu if Obi is not contesting. Don't forget what happened. What make Atiku lose 2023 because the all southeast voted for Obi. If Obi did not come out 2023, PDP could have won that match. I want that election. Now, me, I don't want Atiku. We have a meeting last week in PDP. You know what they told us? You know, we voted. I supported Jadon 2023 as a governor of Lagos State. Now they might have to defer to APC. They are not telling us to go and join him in APC. I said no, I don't do that. On that very day they announced it, say our guy has gone back to APC, but all of us should join him. Then we decide to say no, I'm not going there. I'm still waiting for somebody who come for other people. For me, Atiku going around, I believe he must have been motivated by the North. I don't mean that the way he's going now, get up, look for a stronger somebody from the southeast. If Obi and Atiku come back, Tinubu will not have it. If Obi and Atiku come back, we support. Both of them I will support. What we are doing now is to make sure we remove power from APC. I don't mean remove power from APC because what is happening, sir? We are tired. I know APC, PDP, they are all the same thing. And Obi cannot stand alone and win election. Obi must come together with the North and the South and Southwest, everybody together. You know what I mean? Obi can't do that except to come with coalition of both the North and the South. For me, PDP, leave of Fayose. Fayose couldn't deliver his polling booth 2023. He's not making noise. We all know Fayose. Some of these governors supported Tinubu, which they are still doing. They are exposing themselves. You're not supposed to be talking now. Fayose is not the governor. But Akwa Ibom governor saying that he's doing that because of Akpabio. Saying we are going to support. How can you be saying that a party loyalty? You don't supposed to be saying that. And let me tell you, as I said, Nigeria versus INEC. If you like, let Tinubu go and bring his a wife or his sister or his children. Nigerians are watching. Nigeria will be resisting any attempt of ringing. We will fight. I'm telling you the truth. Nigeria has to come out. Nobody will fight for us. We have to fight for ourselves.
Are you speaking on behalf of many Nigerians?
That is, somebody just came in now. That person that came in, you got food for. That guy that eats, he's an APC member. He's a driver here. He said, look, I said, but don't forget you voted. He said, yeah, this is about that. We are going to, no matter the money they collected. I know, except you are not living in Nigeria. They can deceive you, collect money and vote against them. But now, who do we have in PDP that will come out now? For me, the only person I see down that can match Tinubu either Obi or Atiku. But me, I don't want Atiku to come in. If Atiku is coming with Obi, good to go. That means South is we vote for them. But if Atiku come alone, maybe this government will be the last government in Nigeria. When the time comes, PDP, I have seen it. Because Nigeria will receive, the Northern will receive, everybody will receive. Now, both South, North, nobody is supporting Tinubu because of the hardship, insecurity. There is nothing you can talk about. Just mention one thing for this government. Out of our security, economy, everything is zero. And the man is there, lying there, sleeping in France, killing Plateau, killing the Benue everywhere. You know, Lagos is not said. They said they raided Lagos, they arrested some Boko Haram, and police is coming out to tell you it's a lie. What do we believe? So for me, 2027, if Atiku come with Obi, good to go. But if Atiku come alone, no way.
If Atiku comes with Obi, I don't understand what you're saying.
Atiku
as the president and Obi as the vice, or what?
All we know, but if it happen like that, all we know, let's get that power out of APC first. That's the only way. That's the only way. If not so, Tinubu will still continue. But I don't pray for Tinubu to continue because it's not favoring me. It's not favoring anybody. It's not favoring me. If it favor me, I will die and make sure that let that power remain in South. But if you have a good person, let me tell you, who will come out now? If another person come out, they will just take it caricature. You know that? Tinubu will just take it caricature. We need the only person Tinubu fear now is Atiku or Obi. Those are the two people. Forget all the defection. Forget all the defection. When the time comes.
Yeah, Tinubu's only hope of returning to Aso Villa is rigging. Udeze Chima.
Don't worry, okay? You see, I know Nigeria are very hungry now. But let me tell you, we see Nigeria who will collect and voted against them. But let's watch. The North said is their turn now. I don't know, but the man is not doing well. Tinubu is not doing well. If he's doing well, we support him. We say, okay, let's go divide this country.
Sometimes I don't understand your analysis at times. Who is saying this? Andrew Gujimi. You said, Atiku should come as a presidential flag bearer under People's Democratic Party. So, where do you want Obi to come in?
You see, what I'm telling Nigeria now, which Nigerians are saying, if Obi, Atiku can come together, whoever wants to be a president, all we know is to remove that power from APC. If Atiku wants to become vice Obi, if Obi wants to become vice, all we know, we need that power to get out of the APC. That's the only way, sir. It doesn't. Okay, let me tell you. You see, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. That's my own way. Anything can happen. Whether vice or president, let's move this power from monsters. That's the way.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Lucky is just tired of
APC. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming.
The power should go out of them.
All what Lucky wants is for the power to go out of the ruling All Progressives Congress. So he doesn't care who becomes president or presidential flag bearer under PDP or Labour Party or the which party, Social Democratic Party. All he wants is the power should leave APC. So what's your take on that?
You see, if you look through the length and breadth of this country, you will see that there is hopelessness boldly written on the faces of the mass of people of Nigeria, rising from maladministration, rising from inequality in the social fabric of the nation, rising for despondency, arising as a result of lack of hope, arising from not being able to get the primary needs in a society, in a country blessed with vast natural resources. Then you will now begin to wonder if anybody that is what is sought want to wrestle power from the all APC led governments. That person must be a man of no mean stature. And judging from what we have seen so far till the now, you will see that a lot of players, they are just working behind the scene. While some governors in PDP have said that they will tag along with APC, and Wike is also doing his own thing, because he believes that he is holding the jugular of PDP in his hand. I want to say here now that PDP as a party as at now is balkanized, and for anybody to wrestle power from APC-led government, there must be a very varied and constructive coalition.
Yes.
And which Atiku said in not too distant days ago, that the coalition train has moved from the station, and we are all expectant of where the train will stop before we can start making a very constructive analysis of where the train will stop and where it will take off. Right now, I know that a lot of coalition, a lot of alignment and realignment is under the curtain. I want to believe that at the end of the day, by the time they now dot the T's and the I's, we should be able to say concretely that these people are serious in wresting power from APC-led government.
Now let's quickly look at Fayose, the former Ekiti State governor. He granted interview on Arise television on Channels television yesterday, and he said that if Atiku dare contests in the 2027 election, he will go against him. But the question now is that does Fayose have that political influence to stop the chances of Atiku come 2027 if Atiku will be contesting?
You see, Ayodele Fayose, the former Ekiti State governor, he has a similitude in character to that of Wike. They talk with both mouths. You can never place them on any pedestal, because they always have a wobbly pedestal to stand on. When it comes to politics, then you look at what is their antecedent. This is Fayose prior to the now. He once lost election in his own polling booth where he reigned supreme. Then when you now look, when people that cannot even catch a fly and saying that they can catch an elephant, then you begin to wonder what kind of a person. Fayose, in terms of political equation of this country, he is nowhere to be found. When we talk about when we talk about people that have stature, that have a very deep-rooted political relevance, I think Fayose does not fit into that fold or mode. I want to believe that for anybody to say now, you tell me now, as of the now in Nigeria today, of the state actors in politics, which one has the stature that can run side aside in a race with Tinubu?
Yes, no.
You can still say Atiku and probably Obi, and nobody knows the form and how the coalition is going to take. It will be presumptuous for me to say this is how it will be, because they are still meeting, they are still realigning, Nobody can tell how the fund will be. That is my take for now.
Okay, I wanted him out as the governor of that state, but President Bola Tinubu saved him. Who said this? Nyesom Wike. But the question I want to ask you now is it that the only way President Bola Tinubu could restore peace and stability in Rivers State was to declare state of emergency in that state?
I think state of emergency, the instrumentality of a state of emergency in any state before it could be declared, it must have gone through some kind of a processes or stages where dialogue, consultation, wider consultation must have been taken into account, and where there is no synergy or an agreement in the course of doing so, then it is supposed to be the last resort. But the hasty manner at which the instrumentality of the president using that instrument of his office to declare a state of emergency, to me it appears too hasty for me, and it does not augur well in a democratic setting. I want to believe that for a state of emergency to come to fold in a emergency setting is an anathema to me. It's not supposed to be embraced, because the happenings in Rivers State cannot be compared to what is happening in Borno, and where you have all these terrorist bombings and what is even happening in Benue as at now. Just 2 days ago or yesterday, another orgy of violence was perpetrated in 2 local governments in Benue State. Then you begin to wonder, why is it that a state of emergency was not used in that place or was not declared? Then you begin to wonder, are we using statesmanship for mere trivial things, triviality? But it's supposed not to be so. In civilized crime, things are done orderly. And if we pattern our democracy after what is obtainable in civilized crime, I think we should do so without deviating. And that is my take.
Yeah, according to people, since the inception of this drama in Rivers State, people have been criticizing Wike and Mr. President, that Bola Tinubu, and some said that Wike's action is a threat to democracy, which some are still against. So of course, you saw the protest that went down. Is it earlier this week? Yeah. This week. Well, some for the emergency rule, and why we had some, going against the emergency rule in the state. But according to Wike, in that interview, he said Fubara was already failing, But when you look at it truly, in all sincerity, was Fubara failing as the governor of the state, or he was refusing to be the puppet of Wike?
I think from the outset, when Fubara was thrown into the fore to run as a governor, Wike gave him a very solid backing, thinking that he would do his bidding when he gets there. But when he now got to the throne, he now saw that there are more to be done in terms of governance, instead of just trying to play the business as usual, as what Wike want him to do. He decided to say, okay, my people first, before I know that you threw me up, that I have some kind of agreement with you. Then you begin to wonder, when you see such a person coming to the fore, you want to serve his people with all his heart. It's not saying that it's not going to, there are some concession in politics. That's why our own brand of politics is different from what is obtainable in other civilized climes. Then there are other treaties that are not being made for the masses to see, that have been signed under the curtain, which is why when it gets dirty, we start seeing all manners of reactions from the two principal actors in this amphitheater called politics in Rivers State. And without sounding immodest, I want to believe that Fubara, prior to the now, he was on the right course. He was on the right course because he was doing what the people wanted him to do. That is why it enhanced the persons of Wike, who happens to be living in a glass house at the rooftop, dishing orders to a sitting governor. This same Wike was the one that never tolerated godfatherism when Ameshitu was calling the shot in Rivers State. And when you look at all these things, you begin to wonder, there is always a circle, a cyclicality. It's a systemic thing in our political amphitheater, because when you now look at our political amphitheater, is suffused with a lot of melodramatics actions. That is where we are beginning to see all these kind of inanities in our political firmament.
Now, let's quickly go to the comment section and see what Andrew Ogundime is saying here. Mr. Vincent is very correct. Both Wike and Fayose are saying they are lousy people.
Thank you, sir.
And we have a Taiwo that is saying, no, I disagree with you, Mr. Vincent, by saying both Fayose and Wike talk from both sides of their mouth. These two great guys are straightforward gentlemen.
I want to take Mr. Odunlade Taiwo.
And before you take him, let's go to another comment he made here. Fayose is currently the highest leader of PDP in Ekiti State as of today, and people still listen to him.
I want to say that what is the political percentage of Fayose in Ekiti as we speak? And Mr. Odunlade Taiwo, I want to tell you that when you look into the trajectory of what politically is in Ekiti State, I think as we speak now, Fayose is nowhere to be found. I stand to be corrected. I'm not here to make any. I'm not here to glorify somebody that does not have a root in his constituency. I want to say that without sounding immodest, that Fayose, he has lost that political clout that he once commanded. You recall during the Obasanjo era when he came to the fore that he was championing a cause in agriculture, and Obasanjo said, come and show me what you said you were championing in agriculture. Then we all knew what happened when he went to the extent of renting fowls in an agricultural farm and saying that he was the one rearing them. And you begin to wonder what kind of leadership is that. If a leader cannot justify his stance, then why making noise? I believe that he is a noisemaker, just like Wike. I know what is spending them. If they have spent much or they have spent much, they are looking for a way to recover what they have spent. And they see governance as business as usual. That is why you see them ranting and making so much noise.
All right, away from that, let's quickly look at what President Bola Tinubu is doing right now. They actually have taken as regards insecurity in the country. We all understand that the president is working remotely. He's not in the country now, as according to presidency now, he's working remotely. But he has taken a decisive action on security in the country. He has told his service chiefs to be on top of their games. And should we expect a change in our security architecture?
You see, when you start hearing that, hey, I am on top of the game, in a house where you superintend, and you said each day you start seeing the death of children, personages in that same clan, and you keep on relaying on that statement. Does it show that you are serious? Where are the concrete actions taken? Is it just by bashing out others without walking the talk? It is, to me, I have not seen any concrete action. Just 2 local governments in Benue State have just experienced an orgy of killing within these 2 days. Again, apart from the one that happened just about 5 or 6 days ago. Then you begin to wonder, if you say you are on top of the game, why are we still having these wanton killings here and there? Then it shows that you are only mounting, you are not walking the talk. I want to believe that any concrete action taken should be realistic, should be seen, should be measured by any sane-looking person or personage to be able to say, okay, this thing has been done and it has been done well. I want to believe that premise upon which a decisive action should be taken must be seen, must be realistic. And I'm not seeing one now as we speak.
Mr. Vincent said he's not seeing one as he's speaking. Well, the president has ordered his service chiefs to be on top of their games, and he wants to see a drastic change in our security architecture. Can we believe the president? Can we trust his word?
That statement is a familiar one. It's the one that we have been always listening to. I've given order, my CSO are giving them matching order. I want to see a different, but we will not see different yet. The status quo remains. So what is that one? Is telling you this is not since the day of Buhari. You will hear that I give them matching order. Even Buhari even told us that he gave IG order to relocate to Benue. But when he came to Benue, he said, Are you telling me that the IG did not come here? When you have a president that does not even know that when he give order, they don't carry out that order. You know, you have a president that is not in charge. That is the problem. So I've given my CSO order. In the first place, what is their primary role, responsibility? Do they need to give them that role before they take the decisive action? So keep on repeating, I've given them order, I've given them order. It has watered that statement to the extent that when people hear it, it doesn't count again, because so many orders has been given and we don't see result. How many times order has been given against Boko Haram in the northeast? Yet they keep on, instead of seeing changes, they will just rub us and say at least there's a little bit of change. Before you call Jack Robinson, these people, they will still pull another surprise, like dislodge, our soldier, attack, base. And if anybody is so powerful to the extent that they dislodge your, in their location, then you citizen, you should know that something is wrong somewhere. The attack that just happened at Plateau, according to what we hear, it's very, very close to Nigerian army formation. If you have your village very close to Nigerian army formation, you will sleep with two eyes closed. That of course, we have men around, and that operation, I'm not sure. It's not operation that will last for 30 minutes. No, that means operation will be last like at least 1.5 hours. And Nigerian army, they were there. No, there was no response, and it has always been like that. Every time you hear about operation, you will not hear that somebody interrupt them. That what are you doing there? Can you go try to repair them? No, until they finish that operation before you keep on hearing the same story that we apologize, we give order, and we are on top of the situation. I've never these people, they use the same model operandi. Come in the middle of the night, fear. Before they break, they have finished their assignment, and the rest will be story the following day. Who are these people? I don't think that there are people in this country that Mr. President, NSA don't know where they hide. And they will not come and tell me that they don't know the people that are behind this thing. Until cogent decision is taken, until drastic decision taken, take fight to them. An offensive one, just 3 weeks offensive work of Nigerian army against these people. Honestly, if you want to fight an offensive war, start it. Let's know. You know the root of this place. You know where they are coming from. If it is let me tell you, this case is not different from Nigeria. Is not different from somebody that has leprosy that cannot help himself. They know these people, but they are the people that are behind this team. They are the one that put them in that room, and they are not ready to face them. That is the problem. You can see, if not now that Gumi stopped committing rubbish. If this to say it was the only Buhari, Gumi will have come out and defend what happened in Plateau and Benue. Have you ever heard Sultan of Sokoto condemn what is happening there? But instead of condemning it, it was tagging social media as a terrorist. They know them. They know the people that are doing this thing. Okay, look at that they want to Islamize Nigeria, and Tinubu should not play ostrich to this. If you want to be decisive, be decisive. Do you know that now, if you have a particular Islamic certificate, Islamic study, it's qualify you, to admit you as a nurse in Nigeria. Just bring that certificate of maybe Ilekewu or elementary certificate that they go and cook in the north. When I saw it, I thought it was a propaganda until news carried it this morning. With certificate, they say advanced Islam. Even in Saudi Arabia, if they want to learn medicine, they learn from Western world. Not that somebody will just start learning Arabic or something and you will accept that one. Nigeria, we are on the gun of. By the time these people, they're ready, they will just signal.
All right, let's quickly go to PDP. The crisis in PDP. Fayose, the former Ekiti state governor, was granting an interview yesterday, and he made a lot of statements concerning what is happening, or comments concerning what is happening in the party. He talked about the unrest, the crisis, the challenges the governors are facing, and even the party members. But aside that, the major issue that is noted by the pressmen is that of Atiku, that he said will not support come 2027. But the question I want to ask now is that is Fayose that relevant politically to stop Atiku's ambition come 2027? And can PDP, I repeat, can PDP survive without can PDP survive with saboteurs like Wike and Fayose in that party?
Thank you for rounding up with that question. You see, when you see Fayose, you see Wike. And when you are eating poison, you are killing yourself. It's not that Fayose is not politically relevant, but because he has eaten poison. What I mean by poison is that he's in PDP and is dining with APC. It was started during Buhari.
I know it says saboteur.
Yes, now, that's all.
You remember what happened in the 2023 presidential
That's
election?
what I'm saying.
The G5 governor.
Yes, Fayose was even making an excuse for Atiku. Even if Atiku is not coming, another person coming, Fayose is not ready to support anybody from PDP wholeheartedly. So far, we still have Tinubu as president. Tinubu and Fayose, they are like this. Even when Tinubu was having issue with Buhari, when Fayose was having issue with Buhari, he was with Tinubu because he know that even in APC that time they were giving Tinubu some head knock, and he was sympathizing with Tinubu, attacking Buhari every day. So Fayose is a sympathizer of APC because of Tinubu that is there. So anybody coming out of PDP, either Atiku or anybody, Fayose will not work. I mean, will not give that person support. Total support that it deserves.
Supporting the all progressive
Congress
because of the personality of President Bola Tinubu.
When they wanted to catch Wike, it was Fayose they use now. Have you forgotten the visit they made to Wike that day? If you watch that video, you will see that the interaction of Fayose and Wike, you will know that they are Wike also Komole, Wike. They are greeting each other like when two big boys. So if you look at it, you know that. And do you listen to the instruction? Fayose pass to Fubara. If you listen to the instruction, Fayose pass to Fubara on the day, you will know that Fayose has endorsed Wike as his godfather. As simple as that. He said when he have issue with EFCC, it was Wike he called. So any instruction Wike passed to Fayose, that was what Fayose would do. Fayose even said he regretted not having a godfather like Wike, that he would have wanted a godfather like Wike, and he was dishing out some information to Fubara, like somebody that is like a prophet or a parent that is passing out instruction that, Oga, you see this, your administration, don't try to see. If you try to see, you will be seeing ghosts. And unfortunately, all what he said came to pass. So at this moment, Wike, Fayose and some other people
governor
in
now
PDP.
In Akwa Ibom, who declares
Look at one headline that say,
and he's a PDP governor.
It's a gloomy session for all our.
Let me just say one thing.
Okay.
You see, our political amphitheater is filled with people that are not too serious. They don't have ideological base when it comes to politicking. Rebrand politicking. That governor in Akwa Ibom is doing the bidding of Akpabio. Because you can know where Akpabio is coming from. And how can you be seeing your master going this way? And you, the servants, the followers, will follow another path. And for crying out loud, the governor of Akwa Ibom, the current one, Eno, is a political neophyte. What is his antecedent in politics as we speak? Is it not because of he's being thrown as a governor? Somebody that used one of his daughter as part of it has turned that Akwa Ibom state to a fiefdom, whereby they turn into a personal thing. I think one of the daughters is holding a portfolio in his administration as we speak. Then you begin to wonder, what kind of politics do you expect? Can you see how they are, even whatever policy decision that is going to be undertaken, is it not going to be colored? So when you look at all those people saying that they are supporting Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, then you go to show that who pays the piper, they taste the tune.
Now go on to the next one, the comment section. Let us see what Udeze Chima is saying concerning Fayose. Michael, go and listen to Fayose's brother and hear what they said about him. Fayose is an Agbero.
Yes.
Fayose is an Agbero that once find himself in the seat of power.
Yes, of course, he's an Agbero, a proud one. If you call Fayose Agbero, but an Agbero can destroy you. That the definition of Agbero is very, very wide. And among all these our politicians, pinpoint one, even the very gentle one that you say, it's not until you behave like Agbero before you destroy. Do you know that we have very dangerous gentlemen, very gentle, but silently they are silent person. They can do so. Among all our politicians, even the one that you can call gentle, their gentility is like a gentility of a tiger. It doesn't stop it from devour. I mean, another.
Stupidity.
It's not stupidity. Thank you. Gentility is not stupidity. Now that is the truth of the matter. When Fayose was there, we saw fire in Ekiti. Let's forget about the politics. We saw fire against S-men in Ekiti. Sometimes you need Agbero to become your governor. Or this mumu governor that you see sometimes, a governor that will be a cry baby governor. Do you think if Fubara is an Agbero in River State, you will see at least a little bit of fire? You want to fight, you don't know how to fight. Some mumu governor, some of them mumu.
This same Fayose always spend weekends in Ibadan during his reign in Ekiti State, and Ekiti people don't want absentee governor.
And he ruled them twice.
Andrew,
after what does he remain? Somebody has ruled you governor 2 times. So what else does he remain for 5 years?
You see, Fayose, when he had sway in Ekiti, he was always coming to Ibadan. And when he was being confronted, that why don't you stay in Ekiti State? Why are you coming to Ibadan? He said he has always been, that is where he grew up, an Ibadan boy. Though it is his inalienable right as a human being and as a Nigerian to move freely, because it is his right. You can choose to live anywhere you like, but as a governor, there are some trite elementary procedure expected from people that gave you mandates to exhibit. When it is not seen, then you make mockery of whatever mandate that you have been given.
If you ignore Fayose, you are at your own risk. Who is saying this? Ordinary Taiwo. Why did he say this? Fayose group worked against Atiku and PDP in Ekiti State, and Atiku and PDP lost woefully.
Let me tell you,
Woefully.
on that point,
you are at your own risk.
At that point, Fayose was able to root it to the last point of PDP at a point when he was a governor. You remember the case of Alimadu Serif? Alimadu Serif, the factor. PDP have been in crisis for a very long time since they have lost that presidential election in 2015. Their crisis have started and it keep on dripping and dripping. Alimadu Serif visited Buhari, Obasanjo one day, and Obasanjo told him that you are carrying a dead baby. That PDP you are carrying is a dead baby. That is the truth of the matter. Since then, PDP has been having issue from one issue to the other. So if you think the clause of Fayose is not like El-Rufai, you know, some of them, El-Rufai in Kaduna politics now, you may say it's not relevant, but he can pull you down. Do you know what El-Rufai is doing? El-Rufai is now, try to lure the backbone of Tinubu even in the southwest. He has visited. That's what I'm saying. Right? This same El-Rufai that you are saying you have lost in Kaduna, he can mobilize. He's a mobilizer. You may reject him in some states.
Mobilizer.
Okay, did Tinubu win presidential election in Lagos State last election?
No.
Well, does that one mean that politically in Nigeria Tinubu is not relevant again? Can we say that? No, he does not have to do things. So El-Rufai has started he has visited this Yakande. He has visited somebody from and he said APC. People of APC, and he said all of us we agree that Tinubu has not been able to perform well. But I know the man is good at the propaganda. Not all of them are able to come out and debunk that thing. He said I challenge them to come out, but that they say Tinubu has not been able to do, does it mean that they are not going to give him second chance? That's another thing. But these people, they know how to mobilize. They are mobilizer. Forming of APC, you cannot underestimate the value of El-Rufai in forming of APC. That is the truth of the matter. It's like a boy. To Buhari, they are the facilitator. They call them facilitator. So that is the role of Fayose in PDP. And he has rooted in PDP. He knows the game.
You see, Fayose is nobody in Nigerian politics. This is Kingsley Smith talking here.
You see now.
He's commenting. Fayose is nobody in Nigerian politics.
Let me tell I've said my own, and I said if you say it's not nobody, a mosquito is maybe nobody among these. But if it bites you, you know,
malaria.
You see what I want to say here now. Fayose with his mountain of saying I will do this, I will do that. And most of the things that happen in our amphitheater or politics is about relevance. How do you adjust your relevance? What are your followership like? What class do you have? Prior to the now, Fayose used to command a very large followership. But of the now, you will see that Fayose followership has waned down drastically because people that once followed him, they saw him as a role model of a firebrand politics. But in the course of time, they started seeing where he stood. And I will not be shocked that if Fayose at the end of the whole thing, come 2027, he works for Tinubu, he hobnob, he eats with Tinubu. And if I take you back that memory lane, you see what happened during the time of Asiwaju race as a governor in Lagos State, when he fought with his main ardent follower, like Musili Obanikoro, Pedro, who happens to be Femi Pedro, who happens to be his deputy. But today, as we talk of you now, go and see those people where they are, where they stood in terms of Nigerian politics. They are currently obnobbing with the president under the curtain, and you can begin to see that if Fayose is mounting this, he knows that one, he wants for political relevance because he was once a governor. Because once you hold a very important post in the country, they want to carry you along, seeing that it will be a kind of a numerical advantage to whosoever you are tagging along with. I want to believe that whatever has happened or is happening now is just politics. It's just what we should expect come 2027.
All right, I like Mr. Femi's analysis these days. Who is saying this against this story? I appreciate you. Thank you so much for.
Yoruba will say ofofo le tule nla, olofofo, who is olofofo? It's not relevant, but tule nla, ole tulu.
Mr. Femi, I totally disagree with you.
All right, let's
sorry, sir. My Oga, please. I'm sorry, sir. No, I'm sorry.
Hello.
But
Okay.
you can go to the decorum.
Hello, sir.
Okay. I totally disagree with him. You understand? Fayose and Co are people that are not party man any longer. They are looking for their own pockets. Fayose is behaving like Bode George in Lagos. It will be PDP in the morning and in the night is an APC. That's the same thing that is wrong with Fayose. Fayose does not have what he does. He's not relevant in PDP any longer. Even his younger brother Isaac Fayose is fighting him. And I want to say this: by the time you know, all political party has issue. Even APC has issue. As I'm talking to you now, their issue is even more than PDP's own. It's just that PDP's own is just clear and open. If you look at the reports, verified reports, Shetima has not been. They've not allowed Shetima to go into Aso Rock. As of today, they say order is from the president. That he can't go. That it is when the president comes back from France. That report is all over the social media. All over the social media. And I want to say this:
The Vice President is not allowed to go to
Aso Rock or Aso Villa. He's been surrounded by military, and the military are saying that the order is from above. The order is from above. What I want to say: PDP is a unified party. It's a strong party. The person Atiku has found the way for coalition that they want to. But what the governors are standing against is that they don't want to change the name of that PDP. If you must come under the umbrella of PDP. That's the stake of PDP governor. But I know at the end, when we do our Congress, I will do our necessary this thing, we will come back to everything. The judiciary are not helping issues. The judiciary are manipulator. They are trying to do everything. Look at Labour Party. The judiciary manipulated everything. PDP, they manipulated everything. And I know that as the thing is going, APC will end up being destroyed.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Felix. Mr. Kule, you heard what Fayose said about Atiku. He has said it again that he will not support Atiku if he contests the 2027 election. And he mentioned the crisis that has been going on in the People's Democratic Party. But now let's look at what he said. Would you call the statement, his position, a bold stand for equity, or is just a calculated move to align with the ruling All Progressives Congress?
Thank you very much, Mike. I want to say, when these guys are crying out loud, Fayose and Wike against their party, you don't need to blame them, my brother. You don't need to blame them. The two of them, there was a time PDP became an orphan. PDP became orphan, and they were now looking for who is going to be the leader of PDP. And how did they get to where I'm talking about now? How did they get there? Atiku left PDP that time. He went to ACN. Majority of them, they left the party that they breeded, that they work on, and they spend a lot of money on. They abandoned the party. They switched over to ACN, which was ACN snowball into APC as it is. Atiku went there to contest on the political party of ACN. He left his own party. A lot of them like that. The Kwankwaso of this world, he was there too. All of them abandoned PDP. It was Wike and Fayose that single-handedly go, and you say as PDP became an orphan, they have to hire somebody that will be a leader of PDP, because the generals that hold the PDP, they are already tired of the non-state actors that are coming to work where did they not contribute. So I can say wholeheartedly, it was Wike and Fayose that hunt for Ahmadu Sheriff, Ahmadu Sheriff. That was the former governor of what's it called, this northern state, Borno state. And I can tell you wholeheartedly, when Ahmadu Sheriff came in, he brought in money to stabilize the PDP, and he embraced a lot of followership likewise into that PDP. Then it now got to a time again, the weekend now said, okay, this is time to give this man a red card. He has done the job we asked him to come and do. That was Ahmadu Sheriff. And still, Ahmadu Sheriff was telling them that all the money are spent, as a caretaker chairman of the PDP. So can you refund me back? And those guys went to their vault and they refunded that money. So for Wike now to be crying out loud, he has his own right to do that. Because when PDP became an orphan, where were all those parties members now? They are trying to claim right with the party. I'm not supporting Wike that everything that he does is on the right side. But when you see, his effort and struggle for that party not to die, for that party to still be in existence in years, because as they said they will rule Nigeria for almost 100 years. One of them said so, one of the PDP guys. So for the followership of Wike as being loyal to PDP, he tried for PDP, and Fayose too did his best. And I can say wholeheartedly, those two guys, they are actors that you dare not overlook them.
Kule, is the money Wike spent on PDP his personal money? Is this personal money or is it Chima?
Yeah, neither is personal money, neither it's not personal money.
He spent money on
on
the party.
Let me now tell you, all governors you are seeing in Nigeria today always donate money into the national coffers of the PDP or APC. They always donate to their party. The governors, I'm repeating, all the governors, successive governors and the current governors, that is the norm as it is in their political space. They are always the highest donor. That is why they are always untouchable for the president, because it's more or less, you see the governors around the president will be more relieved that he has his own hatchet men, he has his own followers that can stand up for him anytime. So it's not only Wike you blame with that. All the successive governor and the current governor, that is the norm.
You just hailed these two people. You just hailed and praised them, Wike and Fayose.
Yes.
Don't you see them as internal saboteurs in the People's Democratic Party? Don't you think they are impeding peace and stability in the party?
Yeah, but if you say they're internal saboteur, how about the main the grand commander of saboteur, which is Alhaji Atiku. They said there can't be an head that cannot be in the market, and the head of the newborn child go astray. Atiku ought to have been able to manage all his followership, all his party members, because Atiku has been long in politics. I could remember during the Hope 93 Abiola era, Atiku was a very state active state actor in that election that time.
Why I said that? Don't you think these guys are internal saboteurs? Remember that in the last election, the previous election, 2023 election, Nyesom Wike of the People's Democratic Party supported the ruling All Progressives Congress, and he supported the presidential ambition of Bola Tinubu, same as Ayodele, and they are all members of the People's Democratic Party. Don't you think they are part of the crisis in PDP? Because you just mentioned that Atiku as a major factor.
Yes, a major betrayal of his party. Because
what about these two?
They follow suit is what Atiku bring on the table, that they are following to. That okay, if we can get this done, we will tell you, we can still pay you back with what you have done earlier.
But you know these guys are into anti-party activities.
They are into
Fayose and Wike.
They are into, because they've contributed a lot. They contributed a lot for the party, but party wasn't ready to recognize them, to recognize the achievement with the party. And it's just like your efforts on the platform that you've been doing for people, and people fail to recognize your effort in this place. How will you feel? How will you feel? Now, I'm not saying they are saints. I'm not saying Wike and Fayose are saints, but their contribution into PDP is not easy for somebody. When all of them deserted the PDP, they went on their way. Some are looking for candidacy of APC. They went to the APC to join APC. It was these same two guys that stood firm that APC will not, PDP will not die, and they went. That was what brought in Amadu Sheriff. That was the governor of Borno State then, the first governor of Borno State as of that time, that brought in this Shettima and all of them. So to me, the PDP, they need to get their same. They need to get a lot of things right for themselves. Because as it is now, I don't see them as a formidable party.
All right, Wike has made a statement again that is controversial and currently trending in the country. And what did he say this time around? President Tinubu saved Fubara from being impeached by declaring state of emergency in Rivers State. Do you subscribe to what Wike said?
I subscribe to it.
Don't you think that statement is kind of a deceptive one?
I subscribe to it, what he said. You know, I don't know Wike. Wike doesn't know me. There are times I criticize. There are times when I see a lot of people that, just trying to diminish his status. I will tell you, Wike is good on his own way, a little way, and he may be bad on the majority space he has. But I will tell you, Fubara, as it is an ingrate. Fubara, as it is an ingrate. And Fubara himself, my brother, you cannot.
The only reason you said Fubara is an ingrate?
Yeah, because you don't.
An elected governor?
You don't bite the fingers that
people love so much.
You don't bite the fingers that feed you.
And was removed,
suspended. You don't bite fingers that feed you. When you looking at atrocity that Wike is committing today, it's the same atrocity that Fubara too is committing among, because they are 5 and 6. I can say they were Siamese twins. It was fights that came up that want to disorganize the two of them. They are loaded away, my brother. So anybody that is sympathizing with Fubara is just wasting his time, because you don't know how these people started, and you just jump into conclusion. You just start jumping into conclusion that Fubara, Wike is bad, Wike is this thing. Fubara has his own too. You know, Fubara ought to have been facing EFCC now. If not Wike, he ought to have been facing EFCC with corruption. And a lot of people don't know. But to me, the two of them, any punishment that needs to come, the two of them should face the warrant of what they cause. I don't have any sympathy for any one of them. But at the same time, you don't bite fingers that feed you. You have to be able to manage, your predecessor are managing well, and later, you see, there's always a space in which you want to create for people to see how you've been able to manage this, my predecessor. And there are things that when you create that space and you manage that space, when it was time for you to unleash your own agenda against your predecessor, people will not blame you. People will know that you've tolerated it, but it was too late for Fubara to be bringing out his action. And people that are pushing him now, where are they today? I think they had a lot of supporters before, but where are they? That is to tell you that be careful of human being. When everything is rosy, they will come around you like a bee. They surround you. But when everything is, getting worse, you won't see them again. That's an average Nigerian for you. Ingrates. You dare not. They dare not come to you. They would never come to you again, because must have classified them as an ingrate, because majority of Nigerian politicians are ingrates. Nobody can stay one place to say, I'm going to support this party till the end of my life. They are all political prostitutes. We call them political prostitutes.
When a bad man gives back to a child, trained the child, and the child grew and decided to decimate his father's evil ways, is that child a bad child? Ask him.
But has that child really has he fully repent? Has he fully repent? Because even you are talking of the bad child, right? And the son that wants to take over, that son himself, has he not violated the constitution of the PDP? Because the local government election he organized wasn't under PDP party. He created another party for himself. Has he not gone astray against his party policy?
Why are you so strange, Kule? Why are you still talking? Why are you talking this strange? That's what somebody's saying here. Also, Obinwa.
See, I may talk strange, but you dare not pity all these politicians. That's one thing I want to say wholeheartedly. You are pitying them. You are looking at them. Tomorrow now, you may find them together eating buffet on one platform, the same platform. So the politician, you see, what's it called you're saying today, Fubara, that is being tormented today, you may be surprised that tomorrow Wike and Fubara may be eating buffet together. What will you now be saying? With all the effort I've been, supporting Fubara for, so you can still betray me like this. Average politician in Nigeria are betrayer. Let me just tell you that they are betrayer. So if you want to trust one politician that is going to be stable when they get to power, no, they can betray you anywhere, because politics is all about betrayal. Also, you can betray this one to get to where you want. That is all for you.
Can we now have peace restored to some of the states that are experiencing insecurity? President Bola Tinubu has said it. He has given his service chiefs order to restore peace in those states. Can we have peace? And can we trust the president's word?
Thank you very much. There can never be peace. I told you, my daughter that was 15 years, when the last massacre happened, in which I was in Jos, I was in barricade when the truth bomb. And what happened was, they said the problem they are having in North now is in Plateau now. The indigenous of the Plateau said they never expected somebody, former president's military president, that brought what's it called a local government for the Fulanis in the suburb, in the Plateau suburb, that is dominantly Christian areas, Christian states. And this same man was the one that went to OIC, Organization of Islamic Country, that enlisted Nigeria into OIC. I'm talking of our former president, Babangida Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida. He enlisted Nigeria into OIC body. And that is what everybody, like the Muslim, Islamic, and the talking of the Fulanis, they are seen as a pay setter for them to be encroaching everybody, to be letting people know we dominate the country because the population we have that has even been gazetted in OIC, Organization of Islamic Countries.
But can you call Nigeria an Islamic country? No. We have diverse religion. So suddenly, once somebody wake up, and that is the problem that is snowballing into Plateau State now. Because I've been there, I've seen it all, and I happen to, if not God has saved me, that we left like 2 weeks after the next bomb they threw there. We quickly left. What's it called, Plateau State, and the Lantan people. Another thing is, majority of them, they have been enlisted. You see, majority of them, the Nigerian armed forces, Nigerian army. How come they cannot come out and defend their people? That is one thing I'm saying. And the problem, again, the person that enlisted us into OIC is stayed to Niger State. There's no peace in President Babangida State. There's no peace in Niger State. So I don't know who is going to save us from this. I mean, serial killing that has been going on. But I can tell you, it has been on for a whole lot while. 15-year-old girl, my daughter, that I gave birth to then, that was the last time I witnessed the what's it called? It has been on since then. So who is going to solve the problem? That is why I can advise them, call all these past generals, call all these generals. They are the creator of this problem. Let them sit down and see how they can, they work on correct themselves with the policy that they brought into that area that ought not to be. Because it's always when the Christians want to have any festive move, that is their agenda. That is when they will launch attack.
All right, thank you so much, Clay. I really appreciate your contribution this morning. Good morning to you. You're welcome on the program. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning.
You'll be ranting and chanting, venting your anger concerning the political unrest, political crisis going on in Rivers State. And Nyesom Wike, the FCT minister, has opened up to you. And what did he say? President Tinubu saved Fubara from being impeached. He, as a politician, he wanted him out of that seat. Now, don't you think Tinubu did the right thing by saving Rivers State and the governor himself, Fubara?
It's an embarrassing statement to the presidency if he is involving Bola Tinubu on this issue, and he happens to state that Bola Tinubu showed leniency to Fubara. I think that's outright rubbish for me, because I think by now, if it is in a same country where one person is in charge of a state governor, determines what happened to a state governor, dictates what happened to a state governor, it means we are not safe. And that's why Nigeria is not safe. By the time we begin to realize that at a point, some people have deviated from the reality of governance, knowing fully well that Rivers State is an independent unit of Nigeria. And one person is saying that the president intervened, that's why you are not gone. And the person is still standing, even though I don't know whether he's still here by now. Anyway, would have been axed completely out of the system. Now Nigeria is gone. Brother, let us not pretend about it. There's nobody, even God himself, cannot do things alone. When he wanted to create man, he said, come. Not that he doesn't have the power to do that. That is why they tell you that, God, we should be able to learn some of these principles from God. How can a man, and Nigerians are clapping their hand, come out and say, I'm telling you, this is a conspiracy theory between whatever reason they are having in Rivers State. But there is no same place. There's nobody in this world. This is the first time I'm hearing it. That somebody, one person alone, have the power to remove a sitting governor, and that the presidency intervene and they send the man to emergency. How does that sound? Does it sound civil when you hear such a thing?
You heard what he said?
No,
does it? You are supposed to be worshiping the president.
What
for the action, for the timely action he took?
For what?
You should be washing his feet every morning.
Maybe they should also do the same thing they did to Hope Uzodinma in Imo State, where they tie his leg and wash his leg and cleanse it. Maybe he said he has repented now. Maybe we were still expecting that maybe from Wike at the end of the day. Maybe they will find a way to wash his face and leg so that maybe he come back to his normal senses. That they said it is politics. Is it the type of politics they are going to bequeath to Nigerians at the end of the day, where a sitting governor is afraid whether to stay or not to stay because somebody is close to the presidency and control all the presidential structures, all the structures in Nigeria, then you are using it as a weapon to oppress the people, and people are clamping their hands. Me, I cannot. That's the truth. I can never.
Are you thinking of the people of Rivers State?
Do
you love them?
No, it's not. I'm not.
These are not.
I'm not. I don't.
By the president to save.
As far as you
save the state
abroad, as far as
from looming crisis.
As far as you are in Nigeria,
that was a looming crisis.
There was,
you know that?
Yes. Let me tell you. When you call something looming, have you asked questions? What started the so-called looming crisis you are talking about? Did Fubara win the election
Or not?
or did they go to court? What did the Supreme Court say? Without court, there's nothing like democracy. I'm telling you. And he has gone through that process. The Supreme Court declared him governor of the state. So where did the crisis come from? God, okay, let me ask you, what is that? What are they looking for? What is Fubara and Wike and Tinubu looking for? What is the meaning of the crisis? No, let Wike tell us, what is the problem between him and...
According to him, he said he built institutions, structures, and all of that, and Fubara, no collapse structures.
Bros, you have, out of how many commissioners you have? Fubara have only one. Out of the lawmakers, you have all the lawmakers with you. No, I don't understand though. That's the truth. It's funny sometimes when I look at it. So I don't know the structure you are talking about. But remember that Amechi.
Did he build those monuments for
bros,
for power or praises or what?
Do you know what they call structure? Structure are government agencies. Have you heard that any of the government agency in Rivers State collapses? The workers are not going to work. There's no labor union there. There's no economic activities in Rivers State. Everything is stagnant. They are not putting their pipe now. Why did not stop them from putting their pipe?
But Wike said it was already failing.
That is what I'm saying. You understand? You see, the problem is that Fubara, he said, I don't want to see Atiku in Rivers State. That is the problem. Then you give me 25 billion every month. That's the problem. We saw it when it happened to Ambode here.
Former Lagos State governor.
Abi? They said those who they carry west. Sorry, I'm using vernacular. PG. You understand? They said those who they carry west, though they come, they settle. We want to come out something. And the guy want to bring professionalism into West Bean management. They say, get out! And they get out. Then, Baba Sobe is not working in Port Harcourt, in Rivers State. Oh yeah, let us do it by force. And that is where we find ourselves. Using all federal structures. Bros, anybody, bros, forget.
Baba Sobe is not working.
Bros, let me tell you.
Some people say you don't buy the finger.
Is it Tinubu na him born himself? You want to tell me say somebody never helped Tinubu for this world? The $460,000 he forfeited in America, not be help the helper. Is there anybody here? Now I'm telling you, even God himself.
You can see it in the comment section. Muki great. Wike speaks the truth.
Of course. Anybody can say that Wike speaks the truth. Then the question is, what is the truth Wike is speaking? Let us see the truth. What is the truth? Somebody became governor. We saw the Wike ruling River State, the same River State, with two lawmakers. Two lawmakers. Brother, no problem. You understand? But what the Machiavelli said, the end will justify the means.
But can we see have Fubara back as the governor of the state?
No, the president said he has power to extend the suspension. You understand?
And do you think it should be extended?
Of course, you can go ahead and extend that. After, are you not seeing what is happening?
But looking at
the present administrator could not obey the court order that have already sacked him. It is not. No, it's not me. Why you Mookie great? It's not me that sacked the man. It is the court that said you are not qualified to spend already 286 billion saved by Fubara. The guy don't go to hand inside now
to develop the state. To develop the state.
You cannot. He cannot develop. He cannot lay a hand on state fund with that legislation.
Under state of emergency.
No, just say forget. That's why they gave him the allocation to work with. Then you take it to the Senate or House of, then they will ratify it. That's why you are on location. But you don't stretch hand because you are busy removing all the government agencies. You are removing them, changing them, mounting structures for 2027 election, and you are still enjoying 2 million barrels per day.
It's all about their own interest.
Bros, I don't know what you mean by that. I mean, I don't buy into that archaic concepts of it's all about the politics. That's what destroyed Nigeria. You don't buy into that idea. So which interest are you talking about? Do you know what is called politics? The origin of politics, where it started from, who defined it? That politics came as a result of policing. That's where the Greek derived the word politics. And what is policing? Security, organization, government. That's what they call politics. I do not see in anywhere, you look at the definition of politics, you see interest. Now Nigeria, they bring all these demonic things and attach it, and Nigeria is all about interest. But total rubbish. Politics should be played on equity and justice. Nigeria is a tribalized nation. Bigotry, nepotism exists, and the only person that would have brought that to a halt, unfortunately, was not able to do that. So it has a multiplying effect. The multiplying effect is what we are facing till this moment. So people have rights to, bros. Nobody, let me tell you, unless you are somebody like Gary Fayemi, unless you are somebody like Chino Achebe, unless you are somebody like all these men they are mentioning, that you will know that what is called integrity. They called Chino Achebe to come and take national honor. He rejected it. He said no. Even if he's the Southern president, he said no, don't need it. There's no going. Wow, to black man, except Mazen Namdekan.
Go to me too.
No, you are not among, because see, we are already in the trenches. No, we are already in the trenches. You know what? You understand what I'm saying? We are already. You know what I mean by in the trenches? You know, when you listen to Joe Odumaki, when he was explaining the build up to 20 Hope 93, when MK Abiola's election
really
was.
Believe in that man?
Yes, I do. I said I was in Osun for his burial. Till tomorrow.
Okay, that's
closer. He knows that he has one hand. You know that he has one hand. One of his hands is not working. You know that? One of his hands is not working. He served Buhari for 8 to 10 years as personal assistant under CPC. And when he discovered what was going on, you know that there's. I will go, no problem. No. Okay, you understand? And when he came up with the issue of that there is a clear-cut agenda, he's the one that initiated Middle Belt Southern Leaders Forum. Remember, to break the jinx of domination of the Northerners in the Senate that has supposedly sent Nigeria backward. He's not an Igbo man. I'm talking about people with concept and ideas, people with ideology. But none of them, I can tell you, none of them want Nigeria to work. Another person I give credit to is the late Pa Ayo Adebanjo. He's not supporting any tribe. What he's telling you is this thing is not working. Let us look at this direction.
What about the former Pandef leader?
I don't know his name. Chike! Edwin Chike! Don't say Edwin Clark. Who told him? All of them removed their Igbo names. And his name is Edwin Chike Clark. All his sons have been to Ugeli. No, Ugeli.
My brother.
Yes,
He's a data man.
He said, Ugeli is not data. Ugeli is not data.
The family called him. There's no chica in his.
Because you don't know. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't know that all his children, he named them Igbo name. This guy, the late governor of Bayelsa State. I'm going because I know I will not be given time, but I'm going. The late Bayelsa State governor, state governor, Anemesia, in Amasoma. I was in his house in Amasoma. Very close to where he built Nigeria Data University. All his children, including Blackie, the first son, go and check record. All of them married Igbo, all of them bear Igbo names. Now, Nagode and say, Tata is not Igbo, Tata is not Igbo. When the time reads, I will tell you that 50 to 55% of South, the so-called kangaroo South are Igbos. But that's not where we are going. Whatever happens at this point now, there's no problem. But what we're saying is that I'm not expecting normalcy to return to Rivers State now until the normal thing is done.
Would you advise Atiku to jettison his ambition? That's 2027. Now that the governors in PDP,
if Atiku is confused, go and relax. I can never support Atiku.
Ayodele said he will not support him.
Because he has alliance with Tinubu and the man from Oyo State. So yes. We saw clearly how they manipulated. Yes. Then you are coming out to say, what happened to Fubara is wrong. I'm looking at Sheyi Makinde, the man I respected so much. I wanted him to be president of Nigeria. But you can see these people like ideology and integrity when it comes to how to provide leadership.
On national issues.
We saw it under how they played their game. So, my brother, I can take the word that Fayose said, I'm not supporting Atiku. Well, I'm supporting Tinubu. It's okay. Sheyi Makinde should not stop disturbing us on the issue about Fubara because we know you stand. We know the game you played with Wike and Damago and others. Until PDP will not survive until that guy is gone. And Damago, what they call him. And it baffles me, but I know that they are coming up with a strategy. They might be silent, but for Wike to continue to dish out threats to people saying that Obi is an online president. Well, whatever it is, so be it. But Obi has been tested and trusted. He's talking about 7 million followers as I'm talking to you now. You understand? So let us leave it the way it is and let us continue to encourage this impunity, this criminality, and we say we are Nigeria. We are building Nigeria. We build Nigeria on this kind of platform of criminality and integrity. I will not support Atiku. I tell you that the problem of the merger of the coalition is going to come as a result of competing ambition at the end of the day.
Competing ambition.
Yes, at the end of the day. Yes. I said it. And if they are not able to get it right, my brother, Tinubu will fly another ticket 2027.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Benjack before me. Benjack. I'm here before you. You're welcome on the program.
Yeah, good morning.
Did President Bola Tinubu truly prevent rivers from further crisis by declaring a state of emergency in the state?
Well, there's one thing there. What I will say before there's something, a hidden point that former governor of Rivers State, being Wike, Now, what have Wike built in River State that is attacking Fubara? I found out that Wike did not build a lot of things. It's a little something. But you don't want this man to expose him. Under 1 year, getting to 2 years. Getting to 2 years. What Fubara built in River State is more than what Wike put under 8 years. And Wike is not happy for what Fubara is doing. So Wike use it. Say that I don't want this man to be there. His aim is to kick him out. But to say now, the president have already substituted him. What I want is to kick him out. What should he? Because the man is building, doing things that people want in River State. In River State. More than him. Have you come and say, Wike, you collected, there's money that missing? No. You just keep silence. But why Wike is disturbing the sitting government and put crisis in River State? Now there's no happiness. There's no joy in River State of the people of River State. What Wike did. It's not good. Now look at him. I watched him a media chat yesterday. And when I look at him, I said, this man, I don't know where he's going. That means that hidden agenda. Fubara is going more higher than him. So they don't want it to go more. That's why I want to bring him down. But I know, by God's grace, Fubara is coming back to the seat.
All right, on this security, the president has ordered his service chief to do it for bring their perpetrators to book.
How long? The one that happened, the people that killed, is it in the north, where Buhari said bring their name out? Did they bring the name? And what did they use the name do? Nothing. Look, let us say in Nigeria, insecurity. We don't have a military, we don't have a police. Because they are not doing their work. If they are doing their work, these people will not be hearing somebody have already killed people. No. There's no army, there's no police. There's no police is to protect the life and property. Which property, which life are they protecting in Nigeria? Where people are dying. They became people day by day. Not that people are dying by God. But human being. You say we have the security. There's no security. Our security is down.
All right, Benja, thank you so much for your contribution. I really appreciate it. We have a few minutes to leave.
Okay.
This morning. You're welcome, Mr. Olajide. Okokonda, please, can you join Mr. Olajide?
Yes.
Just a few minutes to go.
So I'm saying good morning.
Meet me here. I just give you a chance because they're elderly person.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right, can we go?
Yes. I'm saying good morning to our global viewers. And welcome to Global Assistant this morning with our global anchorman, Mr. Mike Ayodele, our global anchor. And this is your Mr. Olajide, your global analyst.
All
good
right.
morning.
I am Mr. President Okokonde, a man who loves to speak the truth and stand the truth and follow the truth. Father Almighty, I thank thee and magnify your name on behalf of all our fans all over the world, both the ones that hate me and they love me.
All right,
Father, be brave and magnify for keeping from our father in the name of
thank
our
you
Jesus
so much,
Christ. Amen.
Okokonde. All right, this President Bola Tinubu really saved rivers from collapsing.
Mr. Mike, I told you this thing when I was analyzing.
You said it that it was timely. His action was
I told
timely.
you it was. I even told you.
You heard what Wike said yesterday.
Yes. He said no for emergency rule. Fubara will have been impeached. I told you that as the impeachment motion has been set in place, the man will go on with that impeachment and they will conclude it. I know Fubara will rush to High Court to go against injunction to stop them holding back to power, and they too will also go to High Court, High Court, and get orders. And at the end of the day, they will have been involved in a political logjam. Because Fubara will be holding that he's still in government. That's the court injunction stopping them. They will be saying no, they have been impeached. Then they will not be bringing their supporters to the street. Like you have seen now, you already see supporters of Wike-Fubara come to the street opposing emergency room. Wike too will have brought their own people to the street. There now will have been clashes of people in the street. And by that time, we will have been recording deaths on the street. But thank God for intervention of Mr. President. Timely intervention of Mr. President to arrest that situation, not to allow such situation to come advance it. That's why Fola was saved. That impeachment will have been carried out to the conclusion. And Fola will have been gone by now. I think he still has a chance of returning to government seats because it was under suspension for just for 6 months. But like if the impeachment had been carried out, it would have been impeached and would have gone. Every news are falling, I'm telling you. So Wike was right that Mr. President's intervention saved Fubara for impeachment, which will have been carried out later and will be implemented.
Did you show that the president was trying to prevent Fubara from impeachment?
Mr. President, the Jagaba of Nigeria is wrong. I will prove to you why he is wrong. Although everybody has his own opinion, Mr. President appointing state of emergency in Rivers State is wrong because when Mr. President could have started, not by declaring state of emergency, you could have started at any initial stage to stop Wike interfering in river politics. He did not appoint Wike to interfere in river politics. He did not appoint Wike to be special advisor to Fubara. He just appoint Wike to be caretaker of River State. He appoint Wike to man the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. That's why Wike is supposed to be a dictatorship. That's why Wike is supposed to exercise his power, not the River State. Mr. President did a very big mistake by allowing Wike to take the first step he take against River State people, against democracy in River State. Had it been he turned Wike to order, or Wike did not have silence of Mr. President on his action, he cannot have reached like this. I'm telling you honestly, he could not have reached like this. Okay, telling me he did a good thing by putting state of emergency not to impeach Fubara. What the difference between impeachment and removing Fubara now from office? What the difference? What the difference? Now the difference, you said that if they impeach Fubara cannot be able to contest for any public office again. Listen. But it's the same thing like now.
No, if you have been impeached, you have been.
Excuse me. Listen to me. What was the aim of Wike in River State? His Wike in River State was not to allow Fubara to be in office.
Which one is better?
Mr. Mike.
Allowing emergency.
Thank you for that question. Yes.
Now, all of them are the same thing.
So you asked me.
All of them are the same thing. Excuse me, I'm coming. I'm coming.
I'm on the floor.
I'm coming. But you interfere me when I'm in the floor. You interrupt me when I'm in the floor.
Yes, you are giving me the floor now.
No, you interrupt me when I'm in the floor. Are you wrong? Or are you right?
He has given me the floor to speak.
Now, Wike, his target was to stop Fubara to be in office, and the impeachment is directly or indirectly like suspension and state of emergency. Do you know that before 2027, I am quite sure that Fubara may not return to office again until 2027. And in the process of 2027, it's likewise, we can still use the vital power of Aso Rock to do what? To ban Fubara not to contest anymore. Because had it been Fubara was in power, will be in power until 2027. Fubara will have built machinery that will enable him to contest for second term in 2027. But as he's out of power now, if he continue until 2027, he cannot be able to have the machineries again. The supporters again will help him to do what? To contest for 2027. And the Wike and the Aso Rock may use court to ban Fubara not to contest again. Then what the difference between that and the impeachment?
Mr. Mike, there is a difference between impeachment and suspension. If you are impeached, you have forfeited their office. You have already been removed. You are no longer in any place called governor. But if you, yes, and then your name is erased as being the governor of that state from then onward. for suspension, you are temporarily asked to go step aside while some things are being put to normalcy to resolve some issues. Then it cannot be asked to come back. Mr. Mike, don't forget that what brought problem to Fubara is the architect of his own problem. Out of 32 local government, state House of Assembly, you chose 4 members to be running the assembly, and the matter went to court up to the highest court of land. The court of land said, no, you are wrong. It's not a matter of personal issue. It's a matter that has been determined by the law of the land. Highest court of law of the land. They have said what the process you are taking through is wrong. They even banned allocation from federal level to him. Even the government's election, he conducted, it was nullified. The law of the land has spoken. The law of the land has said that the process by which you are operating Lagos State, River State, the legislative assembly of using 4 people is wrong. Instead of having to comply with that law, he was busy. I'm not talking about the removal of structure. We have problems in UK now, but there's no subsisting highest court of the land judgment on Fubara that every step he has taken is wrong, and that you must correct it. He refused to do that.
And there's a comment by Muki Great here. What will happen to the people of River State if he was impeached?
What will happen is that if he had been impeached, the law will have taken his course. He will have to impeached. That's it. Heaven will not fall. The only option left for him is to go to court.
Will heaven fall?
No, heaven will not fall. Obi went to court. Ladoja went to court. They got their mandate back. That's the only option that will have left for him to do. He will have gone to court. If he had been impeached, if not, the president have come in with emergency rule, like you said. I told Mr. Mike, if you connect my analysis,
he said it was timely.
Yes, that's so.
He saw what was to come.
President saw what was coming. So he will have been that impeachment will have been carried through, and will have been peace, and that will have been the end of him. Nothing heaven will not fall. The only option we have got is to go to court and fight to challenge this court of law. I will be that he got his money back.
Now he asked me the question. He asked me the question whether the heaven will fall. You just push me out. You just push me out and collect. He told me and asked me whether heaven will fall. You don't allow me to intervene. But you call my name. You don't call your name.
The bank to me.
No, you call my name. Did you call your name? Now allow me to talk.
Talk now. You want to talk.
Now heaven will not fall in River State. Yes. But let me tell you why is timing. Why they don't want Fubara to be impeached? Because they are trying to see if they can lure Fubara to APC. And that's why they leave that room for him not to impeach. Had he been, Fubara will go back now and agree with APC term and work with Tulumbu. I'm telling you honestly, we will stop back this tomorrow. Go and mark it. This is a game of politics. Go and mark it. This is a game of supporters. Go and mark it. If Fubara will come today and go and read written agreement and sign and take oath that he will follow Tinubu and Wike ideology and the other APC, and maybe by the next election he will come and contest under APC. I'm telling you honestly, Fubara will be restored. Now, I'm coming. I haven't finished. I haven't finished.
Give me the floor.
No. I haven't.
Respect the anchorman. Just give me the floor. Respect the anchorman.
But you are intervening in my own. Say no.
Yes, give me the floor.
When I'm talking, don't intervene again. When I'm talking, don't intervene again. Because I always give you a chance. I always give you a chance. When I'm talking, don't intervene again.
Reviewers.
Yes.
Global reviewers.
Global system. I give up you. You know, Tinubu will not be so stupid to want to collect everything from Wike. Without River State belonging to APC, he work for his people interest. He will see reserve something from Wike. He will not be stupid to say, hey, Fubara, turn to APC, become governor of APC in River State. No, he will see want Wike to have something back at his political base. So it's not a threat. It's not true that they want Fubara back in APC. Tinubu will leave River State for Wike as a PDP control state for governor, everything. But when it comes to one person, when it comes to a president, something work for me. So that's why Tinubu.
What's wrong with what I said?
Tinubu is not expecting.
What's wrong with what I said?
Because he will always.
Is it not according to what I said?
No, it's not expecting for Fubara and APC. He will always work with Wike that he has known, that he has worked with one for him, that knows that Wike is a man of his word. He will deliver the seat for presidential election. Atiku also will now leave something for him too. To listen to
Can you allow him talk now?
yes.
Now, what I said that if Tinubu, if the Fubara agreed to work for in the ideology of the president, Jagaba of Nigeria, and the Wike, he'll be restored. What is different with what he analyzed now? Now I'm coming. Listen, listen. It's a game of politics. All these things are working for 2027 election. Tinubu is trying to directly or indirectly to gather support from mostly from the southeast, and the entire south, including the one he will get from middle.
More people on ground.
Yes, in conclusion, unless Fubara agree on the term of Tinubu and Wike before he be back there,
Will be back.
before he be back as a governor in the state. Without so, this suspension will reach to 2027.
Another election.
Another election.
My own conclusion is that let Fubara go and reconcile with his.
No,
I'm telling you. Let's go and do that.
What is the
Are you encouraging godfatherism?
It is everywhere, Mr. Mike.
Godfatherism is
It's everywhere.
It is permitted.
It is permitted.
Is it not what I said? They agree on their term. Is it not godfatherism?
That's
They agree on their term. Is it not
Thank
godfatherism? Thank you.
Thank you
When
very
I speak, I don't need people to argue me blindly
All right.
because I'm telling the truth.
All right.
I'm a man who knows it and not the truth. Our fan, God bless everyone of you in Jesus'
All
name.
right.
How can you reconcile with animal for what? Weakest animal. Cannot reconcile.
Your take on the issue, because you've been listening. Sorry.
Good morning, our viewers. In respect of what they have been saying, actually, me, I stand for good governance. What is moral and what is good? Number one, some people are contemplating, it can be said to be a conspiracy theory that if Tinubu did not give the suspend Fubara, they will impeach Fubara, and it will be more calamity. That it is a way of saving him. I think it's a conspiracy theory. I stand for morality. If Fubara has committed something wrong that is impeachable, let him be impeached. That is the moral way. If there is a crisis in the state that warrants state of emergency, let there be state of emergency. But I think the constitution does not give the permission or the room to suspend a sitting governor. That is going against the constitution. You don't say that you want to use the wrong to save the right. You do what is right to save what is right. So we are not doing what is wrong to save what is right. What is right should be done. If Fubara have done something wrong and the House of Assembly have deemed it fit that he has done something wrong, let him be impeached. Let the process follow due process. If Fubara said, no, I have not done something wrong, let him approach the court. So this is what is moral, and that is what I stand for in the case of Rivers State. And that is how it should have actually followed. Because I don't think that the crisis in Rivers State warrants state of emergency. It hasn't actually reached to the extent of declaring state of emergency. Not that we are doing. You can, anybody can sit on his seat and say, I am preempting crisis in Lagos State. Let me declare state of emergency to prevent crisis, when we have not seen anything that warrants it. So if you are preventing the crisis, okay, allow the law to happen and let there be impeachment. You also have the way to instill security and to save life if there warrants anything that will bring about havoc in the state. That is the process, and that is what I stand for in that issue. And in the issue of I will speak in the issue of internal politics in PDP and APC. I listened to Fayose interview yesterday, and Fayose was actually standing with Wike that this is what PDP is supposed to do. This is what is leading to PDP crisis, and he was actually hammering on the issue of zoning. That is what is actually making PDP not to progress and not to have a chance of winning the next election. And when you look at it holistically, they might actually have their own interest of backing their own observation. But personally, when you look at it holistically, the issue of zoning have actually brought PDP not to be able to win in the next election. If you go back 2015, what brought about the contention, the division in PDP was issue of zoning. The issue of zoning made the 7 governors to leave the Eagle Square. The issue of, and Atiku was also in the forefront of that. saying that it is the turn of the North to complete their own tenure, to complete the Yeradua tenure. And that made them to lose the election. And 2019, when you look at 2019, you will see that PDP was formidable. They contested hard and they almost won the election, giving Buhari a tough election cycle in 2019. Now, when you look at it, they respected zoning, streamlining the contestants to northern candidates. And that was what brought about the momentum that was behind Atiku Obi in 2019. 2023, it was the turn of the South. What PDP could have done, irrespective of anything, is to zone it to the South. If they had zoned it to the South, from there. If they have zoned it to the South, let all the Southern candidates contest for it. And if they were intelligent, the Northern candidates could have rallied around behind the Southeast candidates to bring up the emergency of Obi, who had the popularity among the people and who also could have used the issue of zoning to win the election and issue of PDP structure without having a third party coming up. And that could have actually won them the election, irrespective of anything. Now, coming up to 2027,
you see PDP making such a same mistake?
I see PDP making such mistake again, because when you look at the clamor of coalition, all the issue of coalition is also to present a northern candidate. When you look at what El-Rufai said, he said the South has had their turn and they have failed. It's now turn of the North, meaning that Tinubu as a Southern candidate is a failure. That we have to have no. It's a failure. Yes, it's a failure. You can say the truth on one side. You can say the truth on one side, but you can't build the truth on inequality. You build the truth on fairness and equity. That is where you build the truth. You can say the truth that this man is not doing well, but actually when you are saying it, you say it on fairness and equity. That is what is actually hindering PDP from forming a formidable party, a formidable front come 2027.
Your name again, once again.
My name is Miracle.
Miracle. That's miraculous.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a very great contribution. I really appreciate it. All right. You've been listening to what
I've been listening for every analysis. You see, at the end of the day, what is the real truth? The real truth is that the government on ground, when we say on ground, it failed the situation of a house they call Nigeria. There's a house they call Nigeria. The house was not like this yesterday. The house was in a peace order, but now destabilized. See, Jagaba, you can't say because say you be Jagaba, you be master of pollution. Everybody say when we want to say number one pollution in Nigeria, you be Jagaba, number one. But now you want to say no more PDP, no more Labour Party. You are wrong. You are trying to scatter everywhere to make you to become a landlord of the house. Your house is not landlord. Now people waiting for that house will tell you say you be good or you look good. You see, Jagaba is failed the system. Come 2027. Whether you be Muslim, you know be Muslim, you be PDP, you know be PDP, you be APC. But APC is a race out of this race. Miracle? A race out of the race because APC, they are finally gone. That's why you see say many language they come outside because they fail the system. The Gaba, you see, has from 1 year or 6 months to change the characteristic of the situation of Nigeria. Everybody don't turn back for Jagaba. See, El-Rufai, when we say El-Rufai, next time for Jagaba, let us speak truthfully. Where Buhari want to carry back for Tinubu, El-Rufai said, no, let us start with him. Let him be there by fire, by force. Everybody know. Through the time of Naira problem, fuel problem, even Jagaba even say he want to quit. But now you not quit. What about the people that stand with you when you don't quit? You know, you use them and dump them. Okay, do you believe that you can win tomorrow again? It's not possible. See, Nigeria now will not say because say you be outside people. See, Nigeria will queue for another person, not be from APC anymore. APC fail because if you look at Atiku and Obi, their mistake of yesterday, if they should correct it today, I believe there's a victory along the road.
Yes.
A bigger victory.
I agree with you.
I'm sure. Because yesterday, there was ego. Now you want be. At the end of the day, they see their mistake. They are suffering their mistake now. And Nigeria generality is suffering that mistake. So now we see that, no, let us correct it and let us live accordingly. Because we have tested them, Nigeria live accordingly under them. Let us be frank with ourselves. Now, Lion came, boast, actor. You be boast. One day, actor go win. And actor at the end, they win. Both they are killer. And the people when they throw now, they are killers. Can you imagine a state under you? People kill around, carry 3.3, cut put up for their head because of shape, and you are in a France somewhere. Another president has the heart of the nation, will terminate that stay and come back home immediately. Say, what is happening here? But he stayed there. He stayed there. Say, after Easter, then go come. See, let us be frank with ourselves. Their days are nobody, they are not popular, and they are not coming back anymore. Whether they carry all the old jagaba, the old juju, waiting for you to everywhere come, they are exposed.
All right.
We are tired of them.
Thank you so much.
God will bless you, and God bless all of us. Happy Easter in advance. They say on Monday, when they go Galilee, go rescue Jesus Christ of Nazareth. It's already been rescued. Now, maybe they are our king. Without God. You say, what a great God you are. Without God, man, you not going to stay here because the system. Say, what a great God. You say, you're mighty. You are God. You live in a majesty. What a great God you are. Because of you, we live.
What a great God you are.
A great God. That's why we are happy with you. All of you in diaspora. In Nigeria for giving us things that magnified in the eyes of God. God continue to bless all of you, and things will change accordingly to the will of God, because the will of God is not here now.
All right, that song again before we go.
So what a great God you are. You're mighty God. You're great. You're good. You're kind. You're mighty. You are Jesus. All of you, God will grace all of your life forevermore. God will make you see more Easter and more production and more protection. All of you will never lack. Nobody will seek among us in Jesus' name. Because we are talking the truth. Because the truth, say the truth will set you free. The truth is bitter, but it will set you free. Now, we are not experiencing truth here. We are not experiencing truth here. Every day you see language. See, they are talking about 2027. What about us? What about today?
All right, Oluwawan. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your contribution this morning. All right, we've been on air for over 2 hours now, and we need to go. We appreciate all the viewers commenting in the comment section. We say thank you to you. We appreciate all of Tunde Okafor, also known as David Okafor. We appreciate you. Muki Great. Yeah, Muki Great sent me a private message to deliver to Miracle. Yeah, Miracle. People are really appreciating Miracle's analysis this morning. Yeah, thank you so much for that. I'm okay, great. That's a man doing great on the platform. I really appreciate you. And to King Henry and others who blessed Mr. Vincent. I really say thank you to you. Andrew Gudimi, we appreciate you. Victor Tabo, many viewers on the platform that I can't even mention right now. We appreciate all of you. Be real. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Until Monday, right?
Monday.
Yeah.
Monday.
We're going to see. Are we gonna be here on Monday?
Yeah.
We're gonna be here on Monday. It's public holiday on Monday.
You don't have other duty. You have to be here, and our people will be watching. Everybody's at home now. That's why I see a lot of you are watching. They are home now enjoying Christmas stuff. So Monday is gallery where we are going to receive our Jesus Christ.
All right.
Thank God for everything.
All right. If you're watching the program for the first time, please subscribe on the channel. Very important to do that. Also like and comment. Like, share, and comment. Quickly to the comment section. Okay, great. Thank you so much. We appreciate your money. Thank you so much. I'll be meeting the man today. Yeah, I'll be meeting him today. He's been waiting for me. Yeah, I'll be meeting not Omorigwe Binova, somebody sent from Spain. I'll be meeting the man today. Yeah. Chikuemeka Nadi, thank you so much for joining us, and it's appreciating Miracle. Muki Great also appreciating Miracle. Andrew Gudimi joined us today. We say thank you to you. Nathan Alabu, we appreciate you. Braimo Akombi, David Okafor, Manny Gladys Oyabo. Many viewers. Also, Obinwa, thank you so much for your compliment. All the viewers. We say thank you for joining us today. We'll see you on Monday. Please stay safe and celebrate well. Bye.